podcast@gmail.com. Hit me up and let's do some stuff. Also, last week, if you or anyone you know is really adept at using Reddit for promotion, I'd like to have someone to either show me how to do it well, or if it's a hire type situation, I don't mind hiring someone for that as well. So let me know about those two things. The website is first, Reddit is second. Let me welcome in Jay before I shoot the breeze topic number one. Jay, how are you this week?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for having me again.
No problem. Go ahead. Jay, you want to add something else?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. All right. So, shoot the breeze topic number one tonight is: should Mary Miller run for the next U.S. vice president since she unapologetically only supports white genetic survival? If you're not sure what I'm talking about, this came with a link. Let me set it up and share it with you guys. 1 second here. Okay. Let me share it with you guys. And after we watch this little video here with one Mary Miller, we'll discuss it on the other side.
Then this Tuesday, you need to cast your vote for a truly wonderful person, Mary Miller, respected by everybody. Mary, come on up. Come on up.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, President Trump. It's such an honor to be able to welcome you to God's country. I'm in front of this massive crowd that loves you. I'm so honored to have your endorsement. President Trump, on behalf of all the MAGA patriots in America, I want to thank you for the historic victory for life in the Supreme Court yesterday. Our victories for life and the Second Amendment would never have been possible if the Never Trump rhinos had gotten their way.
Yeah. Mary Miller, everybody. Kevin Conrad, did you see this story during the week?
Yeah, I saw it, but I was too busy building. But what really do we have to? What power do we? I'm sorry, I'm kind of the same thing too going on. What power do we really have? We're fighting. We have to fight people amongst ourselves just to get unified again. But as I said, what can I do? She's just talking the truth at this point for her people.
Mm-hmm.
What can I say?
Mm-hmm. Kevin Conrad, we have a word for that called kapunkle up, man. Like you all kapunkle up. Jay, did you get this bit of news out where you were?
I'm the abortion the abortion law
abortion and Mary Miller Mary Miller talking about
this Mary Miller. No man, I'm shocked. No, not shocked, but I'm surprised anyway to hear and see this. We don't see Trump here on in the media, because the media is how you call it. The media is rainbow in here. I guess homosexuals rule in media anywhere.
Right.
because they are attention hungry. So they choose those types of jobs or functions So we don't see Trump in the media in here, and so we miss those kind of I'm lost for words to be honest. So maybe I'm shocked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she said it's a historic victory for white life.
for white life, right? Yeah, I'm wow. I in social media, I'm trying to tell our people that white supremacy is on. The Ubermensch is back. I've been trying to hashtag the Ubermensch is back the past week.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is so obvious. Yeah, yes, the Ubermensch is back. That's it.
Mr. Untouchable, what say you to this?
Yeah. If you really listen to that speech, she talked about two things. She talked about life and death, and all in a phrase. She talked about the Second Amendment. I have to do with guns. That's death. And then she talked about white life. So if you promoting white life and you fundamentally behind, the guns, what are you really saying for the rest of the people who have to live in America? Needless to say, there was this book by this guy named Kenneth O'Reilly. He wrote this book called Nixon's Piano. And Nixon's Piano historically went back to the founding fathers, straight on up to, I believe, Obama or Clinton, one of the two, of the thoughts and opinions and ideas, that the presidents had in mind for America, and their issues as far as the social hemisphere of the country, where it should go, blacks and all these other things. And he went to the different quotes of what various presidents would have said pertaining to us, themselves, and the country at large. And Mary Miller is really, for me, she just is carrying on the tradition of their beliefs and ideas of what America is. She's promoting white life. She's a white nationalist. I'm not mad at her. She just promoting white nationalism. I'm a black nationalist. Why should I be mad at her? I don't have a false idea of this melting pot of what my neighbors to the north think about us, and even my brothers and sisters within that country. So she just promoting white nationalism. I don't have a problem with it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, last week when we talked about this Roe v. Wade stuff, there is I mentioned this white lady who a lot of black folks tend to flip out over, who was talking about this stuff. Let me see if I could grab that real quick. She was talking about this guy. I forgot the Jewish guy name, but a Jewish guy proposed this stuff. Let me see if this is the link here. Bear with me a second, guys. Let me just make sure this is the link.
People live. You need to realize that there are more children attending segregated schools in the United States today than there were previous to Brown versus Board of Education. And that's a fact. You need to realize that it is not the intent of white people to let this situation change in favor of anyone but themselves. And right now, white people are really frightened. If you don't understand the destruction of Planned Parenthood offices, and you don't understand the wall that we're going to build on the southern border of the United States, you haven't read the book, The Birth Dearth by Ben Wattenberg. Ben Wattenberg was a brilliant Jewish man who was a member of the American Enterprise Institute. And he wrote a book, the first paragraph of which says, the main problem confronting the United States today is there aren't enough white babies being born in this country. He was an advisor to presidents of the United States. He wrote the book in 1987. He says if we don't change this and change it rapidly, white people will lose their numerical majority in this country, and this will no longer be a white man's land. Now, I'm not misrepresenting this. I'm telling you almost exactly what he says. He says there are three things we can do to solve this. Number one, we could pay women to have babies, as they have been doing in Western European nations for years. Then he says, and these are his words, not mine, unfortunately, we would have to pay women of all colors to have babies, so we don't want to do that. He says the second thing we could do is increase the number of legal immigrants that are allowed into this country every year. Then once again, he says, unfortunately, the vast majority of those wanting to come to this country today are people of color, so we don't want to do that. The third thing he says, and white women had better pay attention to this, 60% of the fetuses that are aborted every year are white. If we could keep that 60% alive, that would solve our birth dearth. Does that sound like racism to you? And if
So yeah, I'm gonna post a link for that video for those who might want to check out the full 10-minute clip. But that's the thinking, and it wasn't lost on me either. I don't know about you guys. It wasn't lost on me that as a Jew who was pushing that too. By the way,
What also is fascinating about that, what I feel that she got wrong, is the immigration issue.
yes,
You know, because America will import European
immigrants
to short down their numbers. And what's interesting is you have some Black nativist groups who, you know, talk ill in respect to Black immigration or immigrants, but they say nothing about white immigration. You know what I mean? And how the white supremacists in America, or let me not say that, the white folks in America are ensuring their numbers or fortifying their numbers, but they talk down on the alternative as far as the Black immigration coming into the country. These are Black groups or so-called Black groups. I call them Black white supremacist groups, but that's a whole other matter.
In the chat, Lero's here saying peace, loved ones. The learning curve is here saying, I wonder how those token Negroes feel about her statement, talking about Mary Miller. Daily Affirmations by Paulina says, since good evening. The learning curve, that's the Revolutionary Matron, says, greetings to the chat. KW Don 7 says, Vice President for who? Crotch grab? We are not sure if Trump will run again. That's true. And this New York stuff, I kind of fell off of it recently, but these court proceedings with Trump might prevent him from being able to run again anyway. The learning curve says white is an inclusive designation to the exclusion of Black. Kevin Conway seems to have dropped the PDF for the book Birth Dearth, and I will drop the link right here for those. Actually, I think I dropped it before. For those who want to check out the rest of that clip. Black folks tend to love to hear this white woman here talk. But just to clarify, she didn't get it wrong. The Jewish guy who wrote the three things got it wrong about immigration, by the way. So
okay.
Yeah, the Jewish guy that was one of his three things.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm not sure, but even further in that book, I think he might have even gotten it right in terms of if you could prioritize European immigration. Remember Trump when Trump said that statement about shithole countries?
Sure.
Yeah.
And he said that we need to get some people in here he said, I can't remember
from Finland or something like that.
From Finland and those northern
Scandinavia, yeah.
No, he said specifically Norway.
Norway, yeah.
Yeah, so he's you know, he's in with the team as far as fortifying the numbers. It's just unfortunately our team is on team let's build a bridge and not let anyone else in. But
yeah,
we'll see how that works out.
Yeah. If there's any other last words you guys want to add, you could do so now as I pull up Shoot the Breeze topic number 2 tonight. If not, let me drop Shoot the Breeze topic number 2. If anyone who's listening, if you want to join the discussion as a panelist, by all means, click the link in the chat.